Okay, family, here we are, and we have a 4-day start. I hope that you can already get excited about what's about to happen for those who plug in, get connected, and go to work. Here's another masterpiece that we'll be utilizing in full execution mode for the month of August. I hope you'll join us. Here it is, Joshua Generation August Online Travel Party Schedule. Here's the whole concept in a nutshell. As you look to the left column, you see all the possible dates that will include each Saturday, Sunday, and then of course Friday is included in the second week, not the first week. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, each one is mentioned, each one is listed. We have the space for the team members, of course that's you, and then we have the space for the confirmed hosts. The online travel party hosts, they cannot be people in the business. These are people that are your prospects. You're asking each of your prospects to literally serve as an online host, and we'll show you how that will work to their benefit and to ours at the same time. So we want to have up to four hosts for each team member. So there's a number of things that you would do. So here's the rules. First, each host who has a minimum of 10 guests will receive one of our 3-night getaways from a choice of 50 destinations. We'll show you some of those destinations in just a moment, but we're going to focus on the U.S., but we can go outside the U.S. when we have the need to do so. Of course, the taxes and resort fees will be higher outside the U.S., but nonetheless, it's still an amazing opportunity for them to win. So let me reiterate this. Each host who has a minimum of 10 guests will receive one of our 3-night getaways from a choice of up to 50 destinations. Each host with less than 10 guests will receive a $100 dining voucher, which allows them to choose from a broad selection of discounts across all dining categories and cuisines from local favorites and popular national brands throughout the USA and Canada. This includes over $100,000 or 100,000 offers with discounts up to 50% off. So they'll get a $100 dining voucher if they have less than 10 guests. Now we're talking about online. So they might have invited 1,000 people, but they only have 3 to show up. Well, they're not qualified to receive the vacation, the 3-night getaway, if they only had 3 that showed up. They have to have a minimum of 10 that show up online with us for the date that's selected, and if they have less than that, they'll receive the $100 dining voucher, provided that they're in the United States, because it's only good in the United States and Canada. So these are the dates. Here's us, the team members, and then here's the listing for the confirmed hosts. We want to have up to 4 hosts for each event. And let me show you a few other things for the strategy. Each team member who wants to get promoted in August, hint, here's what you need to do. Choose 2 or 3 dates. When you see this, I want you to go ahead and pick those dates right away. Each team member choose 3 to 4 strong individual hosts for the date. So you got to look in the midst of all your prospects, all the people you have worked with in the past, all the people that you've been prospecting in the past, people you're prospecting right now, and the people that you're going to prospect. Here's what you got to do. You got to reach out to them and ask them to serve as your online host and share with them what those rules are that we've already discussed. What's in it for them is they can win, or guaranteed they can receive one of those vacations that they select themselves. So that's pretty powerful. Now here's a challenge. We got to challenge each host to invite 4 to 5 times the amount of people that they desire to actually have online, because you know how it works. If they invite 10 people, they're not going to have 10 online. They really need to go 4 or 5 or even sometimes more to get the amount of people that they want to have. So if they're going to get 10, they really should at a minimum be inviting 40 to 50 people. Also, we want to give the host the opportunity to be in a paid or free position in advance if desired. So we're going to get on a 3-way call with them, with our team leaders. We want to make sure that they're either on with me or one of the other team leaders, and we want to give them an opportunity. Say, hey, when we have this party for you, there's going to be people that's going to like what they see, and they're going to want to join. Now, if they join, of course, they're on our team, but they can be on your team instead. Here's the paid position. Here's how it can work to your advantage. 3 is free, so forth and so on. And we'll even put them in a free position if we need to do that as well. So that's an opportunity to get them in place. Here's a couple of notes to consider. Number one, multiple team members can have the same online travel party, but they got to have their own individual set of hosts. So in other words, if it's 2 or 3 of you that want to work together with a certain date, that's okay. All 3 of you, you got the same date, same party, same time, everything, but you have your own individual set of hosts, and all of those hosts will have the same opportunity to get the destination getaway for free, provided that they, of course, get the 10 plus persons, as we've already mentioned. Here's just some of the United States destinations: Atlanta, Atlantic City, Branson, Missouri, Chicago, Daytona Beach, Gatlinburg, Vegas, Miami, Myrtle Beach, New Orleans, Orlando, Phoenix, San Antonio, San Diego, to name a few. And then let's not forget Hawaii. Now, all of these destinations, approximately the cost is for the fee, what we call the resort fee, and the tax is right at $35 a night. So if you multiply that by 3 nights, then there's your price. That for each prospect, that's what they'll pay. That does not include their flight. That does not include their food. That's just being able to stay at top-ranked resorts and hotels. Literally, the regular price would be in the neighborhood of $250, $375 a night, and they're going for pennies on the dollar. There are some blackout dates. You can't do the holidays, and you can't do group travel, things of that sort. But they will be able to get a selection of dates. So they'll give their date to the company. The company will look and see what's available. If it's available, they'll get it. They'll have choices to choose from. In many of the cities, there's multiple properties. We'll talk about that in just a moment. So if we need to go outside of those destinations, we will, but keep in mind, even Hawaii, that's a 5-nighter right there, but the price is $65 a night. That covers the resort fees and the taxes. So they will be paying about $300 and something odd dollars if they choose Hawaii. They pay the resort fees and the tax up front. So we want to be clear on that. They pay that up front. Here's a couple of notes to consider. The average resort fee and tax per night, again, is $35, and customers can only see the exact properties that are available after they pay the activation fee. There are usually multiple hotels and resorts, like I was saying, for each selected destination, depending upon the date of their selection. Now, we have a checklist that we'll be going through. All of this is in the file section in our Joshua Generation Team Group Facebook group page. But here's some of our checklists. We want to make sure that we have a confirmation for all the hosts. We want to make sure that we have the Facebook group page that we're running the online parties to consistently. We want to build it up with the right type of information. We want to make sure that we have all the guests RSVP through the keyword text system that we use. We'll create graphics for each host that will be unique to them, customized to them. We want to have a full attendance list. We need to create that and manage that. Reminder text will go out. Slides will be prepared. Testimonials. We need at least 2 to 3 testimonials from team members every single time we do one of those. So it might be like just an opportunity for 90 seconds to 2 minutes max just to come in and give a brief testimony about how much you love this opportunity. So that's the information, guys. I'm excited. I hope you are. Let's get ready to rock the boat, baby. It's going down in August. I hope that you're plugged in. I hope you're connected. I hope you're not making excuses, because there is no excuse for any one of us not to get promoted in the month of August.